make a name for it. So last year, the New York Department of Labor started an investigation into several firms that have unpaid internships. And what they found was very interesting and kind of unexpected, but I think it's really positive that, number one, it's not fair that these kids aren't being, not just kids, but recent grads and current undergraduate students are not being paid for their work. And secondly, at many of these firms, they're not even meeting the 6 federal requirements to be unpaid. So it's kind of like a twofold problem here.
Yeah, it's a problem in some respects. The kids are getting paid, but a lot of times kids can't get paid. You know, for small firms, especially law firms, I know this from experience, they just can't pay interns. And if they can't have interns, then we would never be able to get any experience. And not only that, though, but if the small firms couldn't have interns, they might not be able to get the work done, and they might not be able to survive either. So it's almost a twofold problem, the students and the employers.
I don't think it's true that these firms absolutely cannot pay. If you're a for-profit firm and you're relatively profitable, finance, or maybe less interns per firm, but I think that firms can't say that, you know, these kids are working hours and minimum. What about minimum wage laws? I mean, it's pretty basic. They're not being paid at all, yet they've been going to school for so many years, paying for their education. I mean, it's even more of a chronic problem and a more acute problem for people like us, I think. You know, we're in law school. We have who knows how much debt for living expenses and for our school. And then now the number of unpaid internships are rising, or it's mushrooming. According to the director of career development at Stanford University, the number of unpaid internships is rising at an exponential rate. This is serious. You know, at some point, there's going to be no paid internships, and what's going to be the incentive to even pay? Because as it stands now, employers are like, well, you know, no one's paying, so why should I?
Listen, I would love to get paid. I know that much. I don't even remember the last time I got paid. But the point is, for a lot of these internships, you get school credit. And I know from my experience, it's often, even though it's 12, 15 hours a week, it's less work than you're going to do for a class. And you get more experience, and you learn more.
Can I just interrupt quickly for something? School credit. How much do you pay for that school credit? So it's like negative wages. Let's end on that note.
Yeah, you're learning in class and you're learning
negative wages.